NHL 25 draft event has dropped all of their Master Set player items, and in this video, I'm going to go over the recommendations for cards that I would look to make to add to your team from this event. Let's get into it. As always, when it comes to making event items or Master Set player items, please always make your favorite player, or if you have a player that is representing your favorite team, it is always going to be more important to use the cards and players that you like over ones that are deemed better by the player base or ones that are going to give you a slight edge in game. However, for everyone looking to get the biggest advantage, this is the order that I would rank them. Now, the real issue with the draft event is when it takes place. Because it happens later in the year and we've got really high overall player items, they also need to be high rated, obviously, but because it doesn't happen at the end of the year and they're not 99s across the board, they're also very young. They're NHL draft picks, so they are not very big in most cases, and that's the issue right here. Coming in at number 11 with Victor Eklund at 5'10", 152, two-way forward, speed boost, and pinpoint shooting boost. The real issue here is that he doesn't have max skating. He's 5'10", 152, doesn't really get to take advantage of gold wheels because he doesn't have max speed. Close quarters is nice. No contest is super situational, and unstoppable force helps the fact that he's 5'10", 152. But because he is a pure right-handed winger, there are just so many better options that you can go out and get. So unless you are a diehard fan of the New York Islanders, who, in my opinion, absolutely stole the draft. I'm not going to go into a lot of my picks and analysis, but they took my favorite player to watch in the OHL this year in Keyshawn Aitchison and Victor Eklund back-to-back, and obviously getting Matthew Schaefer. Heck of a job last night. But that being said, Victor Eklund's card, a lot left to be desired. He would be the lowest rating for me, so unless you're a fan of Djurgården or the New York Islanders, this is a hard pass. Next up, we have the newest Chicago Blackhawk in Anton Frundell. Sniper forward, face-up boost, and playmaking boost. I do not know if this is going to be addressed, but he has 3 to sniper forward for some reason, which is just super odd. I expect this to get patched. The issue with Anton Frundell is much like Victor Eklund. He just doesn't have anything that is exceptional. He's 6'1", 179, so mediocre size. 96 skating across the board is pretty rough for the cost investment at this stage of the game. 96 would be like the lowest rung of acceptable if you were going to spend a lot to make a card. He does have 99 face-offs, but only with face-off boost. Gold Schneip is, in my opinion, the best shooting ability, but Big Tipper, super situational. I do like Unstoppable Force in close quarters, but there's just so many better options here than Anton Frundell. Coming in at number 9 is a pretty sad one for me. The 96 Porter Martone, 6'3", 196, playmaking forward, power, shooting boost, and deking boost. Honestly, one of my favorite players from this draft. Again, covering the OHL, I got to see Porter Martone quite a bit. Extremely good player. Like, ceiling is Matthew Tkachuk. I think that he went to a perfect landing spot in Philadelphia. Now, he has gold unstoppable force, which is good because he actually has pretty good size. Truculence, I've talked about a number of times, is just such a fun ability. Take the tape isn't necessary, and close quarters, again, is a pretty situational but good ability. Suffers from what a lot of these other cards do, and that is just mediocre skating. 96 skating across the board. The issue I had with Porter Martone is when I used him in Wild Card, he has 99 agility, but it's a card that desperately needs elite edges. He just felt very sluggish, especially turning left and right. He's a pure right-handed winger. He does offer some value over Eklund and Lundell simply because of truculence and his size, but other than that, just was a pretty disappointing card. Coming in at number 8 is the 96 Jake O'Brien, 6'1", 165, with playmaking forward, acceleration boost, and face-off boost. Now, he does, again, get up to 99 face-offs, which is nice, but you have to have face-off boost activated. Acceleration boost gives him 99 excel. He also has 99 agility, but only 96 skating. The reason why I have him so low is that all these cards are getting free abilities. Take the Tape is just one that is not going to be a difference maker for you, because when you're using button passing on the breakouts and things like that, or even in the offensive zone, it will essentially do what Tape to Tape does, where it will give you auto saucers and everything like that. It's just not a necessary ability, in my opinion. Make it snappy is fine. Elite edges is great. Puck on a string, again, situational. I think this is a good, fun card, but again, for the cost, I think there are better options for you. Coming in at number 7 is the 96 James Hagens, and I think, again, good spot for him with the Boston Bruins. Playmaking forward, pinpoint shooting boost, checking boost, has unstoppable force, close quarters, puck on a string, and elite edges. Again, not great size at 5'11", 176. A little bit better skater at 97 speed and excel with 99 agility and balance, a max shot and hand stats, and 99 faceoffs. When I used the James Hagens card, he actually felt quite snappy. And again, it's probably something to do with elite edges. 99 faceoffs is essentially the bare minimum now if you are still playing the game and looking to get a competitive advantage. But no quick draw does hurt, but at least it is a bare minimum, so you could put him at center if you wanted to. I think he's going to play better on the wing for you. This is the reason why I hold off doing rankings until week 2, or I get to use the card. So Michael Misa from the week 1 release looked to be the pretty easy selection for number 1. Also, shout out my newest San Jose Shark. However, his card, really underwhelming. He's 6 foot 175, so obviously not big, but even with 99 balance, he got thrown off the puck every time someone came close to him, and it didn't have to be a mutant on defense. He has gold wheels, which is great at 99 speed. Make it snappy. Again, I think that it is not nearly as good as it was in prior years. Elite edges is awesome. Puck on a string. Again, situational. Maxed out hands. Shot is essentially maxed at 99 faceoffs. This should be a very good card, but from my time using Michael Misa's card, just could not get anything going because anytime someone came close to him, he got smoked off the puck. I will be making him as a Sharks fan, but yeah, just really disappointing. Coming in at number 5, we've got the 96 Radim Murtka, 6'6", 183, going to the lowly Buffalo Sabres. Two-way defenseman, playmaking boost, and checking boost with gold shutdown, tape-to-tape, no contest, and quick pick. 96 speed and excel, again, the lowest end of usable at this point in the game. The reason why I have him at number 5 is because he is 6'6" with gold shutdown. And it isn't about the ability to hit and throw people off the puck, guys. A lot of the reason why defensemen being gigantic is useful, especially with shutdown, is because of their reach. It's why cards like Victor Hedman or Zdeno Chara are always so good, that when they're defending the blue line, you can basically cover half of the ice. And that's the real benefit from Radim Murtka's card. He also has 99 body checking. His abilities, honestly, outside of shutdown, quick pick is good, but no contest and tape to tape. Obviously, there's better options than that, which kind of hinders him, but he would be number 5 for me. At number 4, we've got the newest Columbus Blue Jacket in the 96 Jackson Smith, 6'3", 190. Two-way defenseman, pinpoint shooting boost, and playmaking boost. He's got gold elite edges, quick pick, heat seeker, and spinorama. Is a much better skater at 97 speed and excel with maxed out agility, balance, and almost 99 endurance. The reason why I have him slightly higher is, again, at 6'3", good size. I just love elite edges. Like, it is one of the most noticeable abilities in this game, and it gives you a lot of flexibility. It also activates when you don't have the puck, which is why it is important on defensemen as well. And Heat Seeker just gives you another offensive option. I think it's one of the most, if not the most, impactful shooting ability in NHL 25. So all in all, that's why I have him slightly above Radim Murtka. At number 3, we've got the newest Utah Mammoth, the 96 Caleb Desnoyers. It's 6'2", 170, playmaking forward, playmaking boost, and power shooting boost. The reason, guys, why I have him at number 3 is simply because of longevity. At 99 faceoffs and silver quick draw, the only card that he is going to lose to, if you are someone who is decent at faceoffs, and you all should be if you've watched my faceoff video. But he's got 99 faceoffs and silver quick draw, which means you can leave him in the lineup. The only player he's going to lose to is 99 faceoffs with gold quick draw. Gold close quarters is a good ability, especially for free. Tape to tape and puck on a string or whatever. Again, not a great skater at 96 speed and excel. I just think that at least he provides something that could last the rest of the game for you. Coming in at number 2, I actually have the 96 Matthew Schaefer. Again, at first glance, when he came out in week 1, I was actually a little underwhelmed with his card, but after using him, just feels way faster than his stats indicate. Gold Elite Edges is great. He's also got wheels. Again, these are for free. Heat Seeker, super fun. Maxed out shot. Again, this is just a personal feel from using the card. He would be my number 2. And then coming in at number 1, we've got the 96 Roger McQueen. 6'5", 193. Already a big fan of Disneyland. Playmaking forward, pinpoint shooting boost, and checking boost. The reason why I have him number 1, obviously, guys, is 6'5", gold elite edges. 97 speed and excel with maxed out agility and balance, a max shot, max hand stats, max body checking. If he had 99 faceoffs, it would be even better, but I just like the combination of his attributes, abilities, and his size. I think he's the number 1 from this event. Now, if I have to be completely honest, guys, this would be an event where if you're not dead set on making one, or maybe you don't feel like doing all of the necessary objectives and things like that to get a master set item, there isn't really a card from this event, even McQueen, where I feel like you guys need to make him if you want to make sure you have the best team. You can honestly just save for the next event, and you're probably going to find something that's a lot more useful. Again, that's one of the downfalls of the draft event, is that obviously the players are a little bit smaller. Some of their attributes are really weird because their cards start so low, and I think that's what a lot of these cards are dealing with. But I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section down below. Are you stoked about who your team took? I gotta say, Celebrini and Misa for the next 15 years is going to be pretty sweet. Have a good one, guys.